We're live and alive. Wee little night. Wee little night. That's all there is. Mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. Dude, Halloween this year? Okay, so you may wonder, Jake, you look like a vampire. That's kind of true. I didn't love the collar of this shirt, but the idea is house. Like, I have on his blazer. I don't have a blue button up, which I probably should have gotten. I got some jeans on, got a cane here that I've been swinging around, and then also a bottle of prescription medicament. I am a little bit happy I dressed up rather than just going with the cowboy for the upteenth year in a row. That being said, I think a total of 10 people have maybe seen it because fucking no one came to trick or treat. No one. We had like 8 groups of people, maybe. Each of them average of like 2. We got like 2.5 bags of candy. We used all of it. There's like a weird filter effect going on with my fingers because of all the video filters I'm adding on top of each other. Look at that. Like, you can kind of see that it warps the light around it a little bit. There's a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. I don't like the way that candy companies sell like the big bags of candy that you do for Halloween. Because it'll be like half of them are like the best candies ever. And then the other half is shit that like you would find it on the bottom of your shoe. You would find it unwrapped, sitting nicely at the bottom of a trash can in TSA. I guess I'm probably being too hard on Snickers. I think a lot of people do like Snickers. Dude, I wish I got different candy at the store. They were all out of the good ones. The bag I got at like the start of October, it had like Twix, it had Three Musketeers, it had Milky Ways, and it had Snickers. But then it's like, these ones, I ain't get much good shit. I don't like how little chocolate candy there is this year. Apparently, because of the like worldwide chocolate shortage or lessening amount, I think that counts as a shortage. But apparently because of that, they tried to do a lot more like fruity candies this year, or like gummy candies and shit, like the Starburst, not Strawburst. God, dude, Jesus Christ. Or Skittles and what have you, Nerds clusters. But apparently that's why there's less like chocolate candies this year, from what I've heard. And that sucks, because those were always the better ones. Shit. Toad's Turnpike? I can do that. I can fix that. Hot take that no one disagrees with, but it's just not popular. Holes is a good movie. Okay, I haven't played either of these. I've barely played the DLC maps. They didn't provide much incentive for them. I think legitimately, if it was like the new characters were locked behind beating the maps or whatever, I would have done it. But I was just like, oh cool, new characters. Oh cool, new maps. Because Mario Kart at this point is more of a party game than like an actual game. So it's like, what's the difference, new map or not? There we go. Going sideways on this shit. I don't know if it's faster this way, but either way we do. All right, perfect clean ramp. Straight into the sideways. Holy shit, we're clearing. We're smoking them. Oh shit, I should have waited a fucking second. Blue, don't. Okay, thank God. Come on. I guess this is like what it's like when you're playing. Christ. This is like when you're playing Mario Kart against like equally matched players. Because normally just when I play, I'm playing against my friends who are mostly neurodivergent white women. And so it's the equivalent of like hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. It's like, Christ, I just roll and smoke them without like anything else, undoubtedly without anything else, just like fucking, it's brutal a lot of the times. And so it like they'll have me choose the worst carts and shit imaginable, and I just still fucking pile drive them. That's a weird word considering what I just said about them being mostly neurodivergent women, but you get the point. Oh my God, there's a fucking Sinister Six movie. I mean, okay, look, we all saw this coming. Like, we saw this coming, but it's really dumb. The team will consist of Kraven, Morbius, Vulture, Madam Web, and Venom. Okay, so spoilers, but Venom died. So if you're gonna get the Screech or whatever her name is, or like the electric one. But the Vulture, who you gonna have for that? Because you kind of crammed in Michael Keaton into Morbius, but in a way that didn't really make sense. Dude, Jakey went bald. Or he went for the buzz. Based King, that's where I'm gonna be hopefully in a few months. Dude, I need to do the charity fundraiser. I need to do it so soon. I just need to do it. I'm so tired of the long hair. I'm so tired of it. I just am. It's like, Jesus Christ, I've been stuck with this hairdo for the past like year or so. Like legitimately, if I where can I find footage from a year ago? This is a bit more than a year ago, but come on Google Drive. Come on Google Drive. Come on Google Drive. So this is June. Okay, so it's like a month and a year and a few months. Like, look how long it is even then. I think this is definitely the longest it's ever been. Right now, like, look at it. Not only does it go to my shoulders, but it goes past it. It's crazy. Let me see if I can find something that's more cleanly from a year ago. Here's some stuff from November. I might be crying in one of these, but whatever. I don't care. That's why I made a joke in a podcast episode that was like, ugh, I'm crying on this. What a little bitch. I've never cried on camera before, or I definitely haven't ever cried on camera before. And I realized that, like, to the people who would be watching it, yeah, I haven't cried on camera before. But I have, I promise you, in doing this fucking video journal thing that I was doing for a while, and then I'm still kind of doing, but not as much. Like, I very frequently cried in that. Dude, I'm honestly just looking myself in the camera and I'm like, I kind of look snazzy right now. The hair, it's like already pretty curved, but it still seems like a solid piece in a way, like its own object. Yeah, it goes like right above the shoulders, because at this point it had been, what, a year and a half since the last time I cut it? But now we're approaching 2 years. But it's like the last time my hair was anything close to this long, besides these, like this a year ago, here. Like, look, even here, it's like, it gets to like very top of shoulders. Dude, there's so much shit that you don't, as a guy, you don't realize happens when you have long hair until you do. Like, look, it's so I need a haircut desperately. I think it's slowed down in growth over the past like year, because this is like a year and a half of not cutting, and then this is like also a year and a half, but then like the difference of like this amount to like now amount isn't as sizable as the, you know, original amount. This is the previous longest it has ever been, and even here it's like I fucking demolished that now. Like, dude, it's crazy. God. And there's so much shit, like I said, there's so much shit you don't realize that like happens when you have long hair when you're a guy. I'm gonna be completely honest, in the YouTube video you look like a kid and now you look like a crackhead. Well, that's what a few years does to a motherfucker. And also I'm a little bit disheveled from just slouching around the past 3 hours and swinging this empty cream soda bottle around, and the facial hair. But like when your hair is long, you don't like when I was a guy, I would shower, or not when I was, sorry, being a guy, when I had short hair, I would shower and then like it would get wet and whatever, but like it would dry after like 10 minutes. What brand cream soda? You go for, if you're gonna get bottled, you gotta go for the IBC, but it's a different vibe if you go for the, I'm nerding out a little bit. It's a different vibe if you go for the bottled versus like the cans, you know? So like I go for the A&W cans because like that's the only one really available to me, I think. At least in the stores I normally go to. But bottled, different vibe. And also these cans. To be honest, the bottles hit differently. They just do. I think they have a different kind of carbonation and like not as much of that kind of metallic flavor.